Oh.
That's what it used to be called.
Yeah, I was gonna
Now
say,
it's
if I call it the
Penis
Sneasel
Game.
podcast, are you gonna like cut that out and replace it with like
It's
a
not
robot
like
going
no, it's just like
penis games?
it's not a dead name. It just got replaced.
Oh.
Dead name for the Sneak Cell podcast.
Yeah.
I like that. The Work Cell podcast.
It's not called that.
The new art is so good.
Yeah. We can talk about it. Hi, welcome to Penis Games. I'm joined by two very special guests. We have our friend from Belgium, Charlotte.
Yep.
You want to say hi?
Oh. No, I don't want to say hi.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, Charlotte said hi. That's good enough. And we have Sam from Sweden.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's about everything you need to know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are actually you guys haven't been on before. Isn't that true?
I have. I've been on like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually the last time both of you two appeared, it was actually the lowest rated
Yeah.
one we've done.
This is
Oh,
gonna be the
wow.
same.
But
So this is
maybe
this is us doing this is kind of like a finger to everyone who didn't listen to that episode.
maybe it was because Paige was gone then too. Surely it wasn't us.
Maybe it's still this is a fuck you to everyone who listens to this.
Yeah, all 5 people.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a lovely Monday. Actually, it's a Monday. No, it's a Tuesday. What's going on?
You just shook my world right there. I had no idea what day it was.
Yeah, Anna like woke up like 2 seconds before recording this. Like
It's true.
Yeah.
I made a tuna sandwich with mayo.
A tuna sandwich.
I inhaled it and it was delicious. I inhaled it while savoring it.
That's awesome. Do you eat with YouTube? Do you like watch YouTube while you eat?
Well, like all people, I do from time to time, but I try to not do it all the time, you know.
Yeah. I pretty much do it like all the time, I think. Which I know is a bad thing.
Yeah, I think you gotta go for less. Like as something you strive for.
If you're at home and you're like eating alone, why not?
It's also well because you just enjoy your food more and you'll feel better if you don't. It doesn't make any sense, but like if you eat at the table, it's like, have you ever played RimWorld? If you eat at a table in RimWorld, your mood it doesn't go down, but you get a mood debuff.
Oh, it's like where you rest in Final Fantasy 14. It gives you like a more of a like EXP bonus.
You get a buff if you eat food at the table, basically. Not a desk. A desk does not count.
No, eating at desk is sad. That's kind of loser shit.
I don't have a table to like eat food at.
Well,
maybe you should get one.
I guess you got to get a table.
I don't have space for one.
You have something.
What about like a?
It would be like pardon my French, but it would be like a tiny like cook stool with like a tiny table.
That suits you, so.
You know, I can cut whatever I want from this.
Yeah, I mean,
you know that, right?
Yeah. I can just
cut it from your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm implanting myself into your mind.
Yeah. I got a tattoo today, and like right once we were finishing up, the guy who did it like went to go give someone else another consultation, and I had to like sit down in the chair in the corner and like wait.
Was it
I was
nice
like,
chair?
yeah, and then he came back and he was like, "Oh, that'll be like X $100," and I'm like,
"It's crazy."
God damn it!
It's the fucking it's the conveyor belt all over again. You just go in, get a fucking tattoo, and then you're out of there. What's the next person? I know. I don't.
What's the conveyor belt?
feel like if I was to get a tattoo, I'd want like a little bit better customer service than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my first time getting one was like a really good experience, but the last 2 times have been really shitty. Just like the artists have kind of like sucked and like
Mm-hmm.
overcharge and are kind of like insensitive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess you have to
over.
be like a little eccentric to be a
Yeah.
tattoo artist.
Yeah, maybe. I think what's gonna happen is next time, like I'm not gonna go to a place unless like they have like a specialty in a type of like tattoo they want to do, and like I'll go there for it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a tattoo convention going on in Philadelphia right now. Apparently, like you can get really cheap tattoos, but also I wouldn't want to
That's
go to something like
HIV.
that.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get HIV from.
yeah, that's how
Yeah,
you.
I feel like the vibe must be crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the average like Philly tattoo artist is not really like most.
Hmm.
If I don't want them,
Yeah, and you're from Belgium and you know better.
you don't want to leave your. Well, how do I say it in a nice way? Don't want your life to rely on them, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe it's awesome.
Yeah.
There's no way to know, as it's yet to be observed.
Mhm.
Maybe you shouldn't observe everything. You know, it's like Pandora's box. Like maybe I don't want to know what's inside this tattoo convention.
Maybe that's true.
I know it smelled crazy in there.
What?
I know it smelled
I mean,
crazy in there.
Yeah, I heard what you said. I'd like it's
yeah, it's kind of delusional here. I mean, fucking
Do like tattoo implements have like a smell?
No, but I guess like if there's like a lot of heat and also a lot of bleeding and stuff,
Mhm.
Well, I
and
would hope that they weren't bleeding.
probably just smells like a lot of sweat.
You ever notice that restaurants like pump out smells like to try and get you to eat there?
Yeah, I think
no.
they do that. Yeah,
They definitely do. Like fast food. Like
I think McDonald's does that.
oh my god, Chick-fil-A does it. I'm pretty sure, and I
Yeah.
hate it. Because I used to work in a parking lot like right next to one, and
None of that's
so
real food, anyways. You shouldn't feel tempted by that stuff. It's well,
I
I
think
had
Chick-fil-A is like insanely overrated.
I had a McRib when last time it was available, and it was most disappointing experience of my life.
Yeah,
Fast food's kind of just like
the McRib is literally like U.S. government slop.
yeah, it's pretty
It
sad.
was actually like created by a military contractor inventing food.
Most
they
of
US
them,
okay.
Army.
of course.
Say what you want about Chick-fil-A's quality. They have good fries. Their fries are really good.
I don't know. I feel like they're too thick. I feel like
No, I love a
I
thick
feel like it's too much
fry,
fry.
and there's thicker fries than those, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Um. No, they're just like not as good as other fries. Like the thing when I think fries, I just think about like Five Guys fries. Those are good.
Five Guys fry.
Other
Well,
fries pretty good.
those are a good fry, but I feel like there's definitely different kinds of fry, and they can all excel in their own way.
Right,
Mid
right. So now we're
burgers.
doing DEI for fries, huh?
Well,
Mhm.
all I'm saying is that I mean, yeah, Five Guys has good
Yeah.
fries,
Mhm.
but like curly fries exist. Those are great.
You
Yeah.
can go to
can't
two
deny
different
that.
places. You don't have to get your burger and your fries in the same
Oh,
location.
Well,
Wingstop has
that's
good fries.
ridiculous.
Wingstop has good fries too.
I've never been to Wingstop, but
Oh, you have to
also
go to Wingstop.
do I? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel so lost.
It's weird.
Alright,
It's
Sam.
weird to get fries somewhere else because if you the strat is to like get a combo because it's slightly cheaper,
Yeah.
right? And you lose that by going to two different places. Plus, you
Yeah.
have wait in two different lines. That's untenable.
Sam, what do you call French fries in Sweden?
There's like I don't know. Generally, I would say pommes frites, but you can also just say like strips, or some people say pommes. Because it's the French word.
Just like potato.
Yeah, pommes frites.
And what do you
In
call
French.
those?
So yeah, but I don't know. I feel lost because we don't have all these fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Like
It's
of the
okay. You can
international.
use your imagination. Wingstop is just
Yeah.
like it's just
Five
one
Guys.
restaurant.
Okay. Yeah,
People are
we
always
I like.
yeah.
There's like 5 KFCs in Sweden or something. Like,
Well, just hope they don't have any more.
Yeah.
People are always like, oh, you have to try this restaurant, or like you have to go here, or whatever. It's like, no, there are too many places, and most food is good.
That's actually
Yeah.
that's so
Like you
true.
kind of have to fuck up to make food not taste good. You know what I mean?
Well, it is really easy to make it not great, but
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel
it's-
like a lot of restaurants they make good food, but they don't make great food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no restaurant that like you have to go. It's like, oh, you have to go to this place.
I mean, some like Michelin star food looks pretty good.
Well, I'd say that there are some restaurants that you have that you have to go to, but only if you're in the area. I wouldn't say they're restaurants that you need to travel for, but like if you are somewhere and there is a place that is fine dining, that's a different story.
Yeah, it's good.
It's funny when Europeans or like Australians or whatever like come to America, they want to go to Waffle House because they've heard so much about it, and then they go to Waffle House and they're like, "Oh, this is so awesome! I love Waffle House."
I know exactly who you're talking about.
And then they tell like some other American that they went to Waffle House, and that person is like, "Oh,
It's just
that's
disgusting.
disgusting." That's
What?
disgusting. Why would you go? Because the Waffle House is like a nasty reputation.
Does it?
Yeah.
Everybody I know loves Waffle House.
I mean, it's good. It's just like slop.
Yeah, but you're from like a shithole state, anyways, aren't you? So it makes sense that people eat there.
It's over.
Last time I went to Waffle House, I took people to Waffle House. There were like ants crawling on the table, and I had to I had to like squish them and like wipe them away with a napkin. And I was like, okay, I can't let them see these ants.
That's crazy.
There's no way that's
I gotta
real.
defend the honor of my country at least somewhat. I can't totally embarrass the quality of American dining.
They have to raise that Waffle House.
I feel like because they just have like these pitchers with syrup like on the counter.
Yeah.
Are you guys scared about bird flu?
No, I mean.
No, I'm gonna eat 10 eggs every day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How much do eggs cost there? Like, how bad is it that it's?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tariffs real?
But do you not like cook all? Do you not buy eggs?
I don't.
I'm not buying eggs.
I mean, I eat eggs. I just don't buy eggs.
But how'd you get them then?
They show up.
They just appear? Fair enough. I mean,
chickens.
I don't ask any questions. I don't. We used to have chickens actually.
Someone on the radio today was like, before researching this story, I wasn't scared of bird flu, but now after researching it, I am scared.
But that's just
fear mongering.
Too. That's just fear mongering, though.
But I'm not going to research it. It's that easy.
This is like NPR, so like, yeah.
Like you can fool someone to be terrified of anything. Like if you look at any like amount of backlash that goes on in the world.
Yeah.
You usually cope.
The new thing is that the fires in California, they were the result of like a direct energy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
People were quote tweeting like pictures of the massive fire with like a video of someone in his garage with like a laser gun that was like lighting a napkin on fire, and they're like, "This is what started. This is what started the California fires."
That's funny.
Yeah. I
People
believe
were people were like posting clips of from RoboCop, like on the TV. There's talk about like a direct energy weapon from outer space that lights Burbank on fire, like accidentally. And people were like, RoboCop predicted this in the 80s.
How did they know that would happen? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It must be so awesome to be a schizophrenic. Like
I mean,
it starts snowing and you're like, they're dumping pills on us.
I don't
This is the new mRNA vaccine.
know if it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it
It
sounds a bit
probably have its ups and
terrifying.
downs.
No, it'd be awesome. You just like
Oh,
make life hell for like everyone else around you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could just do that without having
Yeah.
it though.
To this day, I think my favorite video is that guy in his truck getting arrested and he's praying to Donald Trump. He's like, Donald Trump, please save me. Please protect me from these wicked people. And he's like weeping and sobbing.
Do you think he got pardoned?
Donald Trump should definitely pardon that guy if he got arrested.
What you mean? You think he should?
Did you see that guy who got pardoned for January 6th and he immediately went out and got killed? he immediately got out and like got killed by a cop.
What? What
Yeah.
happened?
One of the people Trump pardoned, like one of the like 1,500 people who were sentenced or whatever. I think Trump pardoned everyone, even like the violent offenders. So this guy, he got pardoned and he immediately went out and did like a suicide by cop. He's he was like antagonizing a cop and he got shot.
Only in America.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but that's like really funny.
It is
Yeah.
a little humorous. I won't lie.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that he can just pardon like any
Yeah.
You
federal
just do what
offense.
you want. It's crazy.
But everything he's been doing is kind of crazy. Like you literally cannot keep up with it. Like
It'll
he's
slow
such-
down inevitably. Like it just has to, because there's only so much that one person can do before he like runs out of ideas.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. I
feel-
think they can ruin a lot of stuff.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. Like they can, a lot of damage will be done. A lot of damage already has
Yeah.
been done. But
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like Biden rarely did any press conferences. He was kind of like he had like a presidential austerity where he was kind of like above things and he like mostly was like a behind closed doors president. And then Trump is out there like signing executive orders like in front of a crowd and tossing out the Sharpies to like his rally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I think it's kind of, that's like a lack of decorum if you have that. Like he's kind of making fun of the office almost by
Yeah,
parading around. Whereas,
disrespecting it.
I think it's past that time. I think we're
Look,
far past like
yeah,
decorum.
it's
That's
already
sad,
been
man.
defiled.
Mhm.
well, America has fallen. That's all I would say.
Yeah,
yeah.
the West is
Like-
fallen.
What's gonna happen after this
There.
term? Like,
there's
there's-
a Democrat will get elected and everything will be undone. Like
Yeah,
all these
literally.
massive heaving changes to the bureaucracy and like the executive branch, and like all these employees will have to be rehired.
Yeah.
And, like these agencies will have to be restaffed. It's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, because like I feel like there's never gonna be another Trump, right? So is everything just gonna go back to normal?
Well, not
No.
not until somehow Trump returns.
Oh, okay. We're we're getting the sequel 30 years
Nobody
later. Okay.
Has his like shit, like charisma, I suppose is the word. Not that
Yeah.
not that I find that he has much, but a lot of people do. So I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
neither party really has anyone to run.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't
think
think Vance could become president. I really don't think that's possible. I feel like he's gonna be one of those vice presidents that just kind of sits in the background.
Maybe. I think he'll probably run. I think honestly,
Maybe do that.
I think people might try to get Kamala to run again.
That'd be
Yeah.
funny. I don't think that should happen. I think if you fail once, you kind of just
Yeah, because people do not like Democrats, like the Democratic establishment, like Pod Save America or whatever. They don't understand why she lost, and they're like, she ran a really good campaign. She just didn't have enough time.
no. I think
The
Biden
American
should
people were forsaking her.
I think if it wasn't for the like the genocide in Gaza as well as like
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for that Biden stuck in it, I think he would have won. I think Kamala would have had a difficult time either way.
Yeah.
Why doesn't like AOC run? She seems decently popular, right? Or is it just internal party politics?
No one likes AOC. Like
Oh.
I think the Democrats don't like her, and also like Republicans like really do not like her.
But she was on Twitch.
AOC is the target of like so much like sexual harassment. It's almost it's almost like comical the obsession people have with her. I mean, it's really sad that like she's getting harassed all the time, but like also like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not. Speaking of sexual harassment, did you see the guy who the goonicide guy, the gooner who killed himself in a suicide?
I'm not up
No.
to date on the goonicide lore.
No. Okay, so
I'll put the GIF in the chat.
in Tempe, Arizona, which is close to where I used to live. I'm familiar with the area. This guy drove through. He drove through a Bikini Beans coffee drive-through with his pants down.
Okay.
He's
What's
jerking
Bikini
off.
Beans coffee?
And
Did they just
he got it's just I don't know. It might be like they might have like a certain I think it's like Hooters or coffee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they serve coffee in bikinis?
I mean, he's kind of playing into the role then, isn't he? Really, like he's not doing anything.
Yeah, but the thing was he got caught. He got caught on camera.
Yeah. I put the GIF in the chat.
That's GIF, by the way.
I don't care what it is.
Oh, they really do actually just serve coffee and bikini as well.
That is crazy, and it's both GIF.
It seems unsafe.
Both are
health and
right.
safety standards is not that anywhere else, to be honest.
Yeah, they saw Starbucks and they were like, you know what? We can one up that. Like,
yeah,
we can do you one better. Let the president take their clothes off.
I don't understand it. I thought like I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy pulled up through the drive-through, and then like he was recorded, and she told him to go away, and then he killed himself.
Yeah, within 5 minutes,
in an AutoZone parking lot. I think that's I think that I have to fact check you. I think that's incorrect.
Oh, is it?
I think he killed himself like 2 days later.
That's kind of sad.
But also, that's kind of like it definitely was because of that though.
Yeah, he just had
which
a kid.
Is really funny. Which is kind of funny too. Just like agonizing over 2 days, just like your decision to show up with your pants off in like a fucking drive-through.
All that because of porn addiction, really crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like it can't be that uncommon. Like, not every day happening, right? But like, especially in America.
People showing up to drive-throughs he had his hog out. That's the point.
Yeah. Going whole hog. Yeah.
That's one way to say it. Going whole hog.
Yeah. People have showed up in my workplace and have started like pleasuring themselves like on the floor.
That's on the floor.
On the what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like laying down.
Yep.
Oh, see, that's what I mean, right? Like in America, if it doesn't feel that like unusual.
Yeah, but does that give you permission to like goon in your car? Like,
no. It's
you shouldn't goon anywhere but
You should say his name,
private
like at least
spaces.
recognize him. At least give him some recognition.
It's not illegal. It's just frowned upon.
The goon lord.
The goon lord. Yeah.
Yes. 27. That's kind of fucked, to be honest. It's just like
It's like yeah.
just
like
a young
me.
gooner, you know.
Well, honestly, the worst
Yeah.
part was everyone showing up to his
The
fucking
bikini.
like they held like a candlelight vigil outside of
That's
the Bikini Beans coffee place.
that's
I-
crazy.
And
What?
yeah, the cops had to tell like something like 200 people like showed up. Like the parking lot was
200
like full. The
like
police had to tell
gooners?
them to go away. No,
yeah, for the goodness,
they
the
were
goodness.
holding a vigil for him.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
he died.
okay.
You think they have penis games in heaven so that he knows how much it means to all the penis games listeners?
Oh, listen, I'm not condoning what this guy did.
Yeah.
You should
He did
not.
nothing wrong. He just
You
exercised
should.
his.
You
Yeah.
should not expose yourself to
Mhm.
workers.
No, of course
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and now people are going back through the drive-through and like accusing the baristas of murder.
That's so fucked
Like
up.
you didn't let my man skewer, like you killed him.
Yeah, you sent
Their
that clip to me
job
earlier.
the job already
Yeah.
has to suck because they have to wear like a bikini and be a barista.
Imagine
which,
that being your workplace and just suddenly because of like some like internet like nonsense, it becomes like the trend for the week and people start showing up to like your workplace and accusing you of murder.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it would be like an event, like a random event.
I would
So
take the whole week off.
They did. He died because of that event. So kind of
that's
relevant.
true.
It's great. He could have been. He's a father, and this is what he chose to do.
He's a
Yeah,
father.
so he has a
That's
wife
sad.
and kids.
Yeah, he's a wife and kids. Yeah, or kid. I think he has one child.
I wonder what was going through his mind.
Lad.
Maybe he was just that horny.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe he thought like, oh, the barista wouldn't be able to see his penis. Or like look into his car.
Well, yeah, because in the GIF, I didn't realize he didn't have pants on at first.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't know what happened before that either.
Yeah.
Because she was filming for a reason, right? So, you know.
Maybe. I don't know. Listen, everything I've learned about this goonicide, I've learned against my will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned everything about it right here.
Yeah, sorry.
Me too.
It's okay.
That's crazy. He was like everywhere on the internet for a while, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He really shouldn't have killed himself because now that's all he's known for.
Yeah, he kind of made them. He like solidified the meme. Whereas if he hadn't killed himself,
there'll be people in like 400 AD, and they're doing like internet anthropology, and they'll stumble across this guy who like killed himself because he exposed himself in a drive-through.
Didn't we already have 400 AD?
4400 AD.
I think Futurama is 2000.
we're in 2000. It's in 3000.
Or wait, 3000, yeah. Or wait, I don't remember actually. You bring up a good point.
Futurama is in like 3000.
Yeah, I think it's 3000.
Yeah, 3000 is like a good sci-fi number too. So
I feel like you're gonna have to bump that up. I feel like not that much will change.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, because if you see
1,000
movies from like the
years?
80s and they're like 2020, it's gonna be like everything's gonna be fucking so different, and it's
Oh, yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Like
Like
Blade
2015
Runner.
and Back to the Future.
We're
Yeah,
like
Oh, yeah.
we're like a quarter of the way through the century, and all we have to show for it is just like Chinese chatbot is
Yeah,
better
social
than
media,
woke chatbot.
smartphones, like all that's happened is like society is like falling apart.
And the
Not
gooner
exactly.
side.
Yeah,
forget.
like
We got some
everyone's a
really
gooner
pretty
now.
cool shit though.
Everyone has
So-
ADHD now. That's all that's being deemed.
Yeah. In the future,
Yeah.
everyone will be like autistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, like, that's cool.
It's the next step of human evolution.
That's like Varg Vikernes's theory. It's that like autism
Who?
is the next step. The guy from Burzum.
Oh, I've never heard of
Uh,
Burzum song.
yeah, the
Yeah.
guy who burned down all the guy who killed your non, however you fucking say it. The like black
Who?
metal musician. He's also like a white nationalist
Oh,
who killed the other black metal musician.
not great. Not a good
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, his theory is that autistic people are just better,
Hmm.
and that's why so many people in like Finland are autistic. That's like his take.
I think
What?
maybe I think Finland. I feel like Finnish people aren't actually autistic. That's just kind of their culture. Um, you know, that's what you get
Yeah,
when
I
you
think
live
that
in
was kind of
like.
his argument too. Is that
Oh,
it's not real, it's just like a culture expression.
oh, okay.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
that's what happens when you live in like -40 Celsius and you drink all day and you live next to Russia.
yeah, you just have to become autistic to deal with
Yeah,
it.
kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
there's
awesome.
yeah, and you don't get to be part of Sweden anymore.
Yeah. Anna, have you ever seen that like image macro and it's that guy and it says stop watching porn and it's an image of like an old guy?
I don't think I
That's Varg
have.
Vikernes.
What are we talking about? I
Um,
left for a second and well, the conversation is
I don't
about
know.
the Varg stop watching porn meme.
oh Varg. Wait, how do you not know Varg?
I know who porn. I know who Varg is.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
you're intimately familiar with who porn is?
He went to prison
Yeah.
for like first degree murder. I
Yeah.
think he like did arson as well for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in some band, I think.
He also killed Euronymous, or however you say it.
His
Mhm.
name is so funny. Also,
Oh, is it when like you put it into Swedish or?
It might not
yeah,
even be
because
a real name. I think it's probably fake
he,
Oh,
because
his real name.
he is like a neo pagan.
yeah, he was born as Christian, right? But he I think he took the name Vari, and Vari means wolf, so he called himself Wolf.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
That's kind of
yeah,
hilarious. To be honest.
Being like a pagan and being named Christian is like really funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Argument against nominative determinism.
Are there like real
Hmm.
pagans out there, or are they LARPing?
No, they're just like racist atheists.
No, not all of
Oh,
them. There are like legitimate ones, but most of them are
Well,
like Nazis. Yeah.
like no one believes in fucking Odin in Sweden nowadays.
Nobody believes in fucking
No,
God at all. Really,
What?
people just say
Okay,
it.
do you have something to say, Sam? Since you're the expert,
yeah, I do actually. I can't
you
remember who
do
it
believe
was.
in Odin?
No, oh, wait, wasn't it? No, but someone just told me very recently that they were like, oh yeah, one of my friends who I play League with, he got a haircut the other day, and his hairdresser was like, yeah, so are you religious? Yeah, because I believe in Odin and the old Norse gods. And he was just kind of taken aback by that, and that's basically all he told
Fired.
me. But
Well, that's
some
bullshit
people,
LARPing.
no, I think
No, I
some
think
people
that's
believe in it.
legitimate. I mean, it's like cultural more than like religion. Not
Yeah,
that it's a thing here anymore. Like if you go to some countries that retained that like Indo-European kind of like religion.
yeah. Because when
I
I was a
mean,
kid,
like
we got
Hinduism is basically just an evolution of the similar legends, you know.
yeah.
Like,
When I
I'm
was a
sure if
kid,
you
we
go to
got
Greece, there are probably some superstitions that survive from like, you know, Greco-pagan days. But no one is gonna like out there worshiping like Zeus.
mm,
I mean, there's
well,
definitely LARPers. Like, there's a lot of
Okay, maybe
LARPing.
there's like one or two, but most of them would be LARPers. Yeah.
yeah. when I was a kid, we got taught about the Norse gods. Ironically, we like went to a Christian church and they told us about them. But
Mm.
but yeah,
What?
we were told because
Why would they
that's
tell you
the
about them in
thing.
a Christian church?
I don't know. I guess it was just like
It's just not a
time for
big deal
religion.
in Europe, is it really?
Yeah.
Like we used to have to go to mass like twice a year for like school. Like everyone had to go.
Yeah. Well, no, we didn't do that.
Yeah, but that's a Protestant country. But
Yeah, true.
I want to go to Subway and get like a cheesesteak from Subway.
when I was like
Why?
when I was like 19, I loved Subway. Now I don't think you could pay me to eat there. It's kind of
I've
slow.
never been to Subway.
A meatball
I've
marinara
been
is okay, but like they've just decreased the amount of meat and like increased the price for so long. That's kind of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it
when it
was
was a
kind of
€5 for a foot long, that was peak.
yeah. Honestly, they did so well with that marketing. It kind of like bit them in the ass, like in the future, because now
Yeah,
everyone like has the $5 foot long thing like etched into their memory.
why
So
would they
when
pay more?
so when they get like a foot long and like a soda and chips, and it's like $15, they start spurging out.
Yeah, I don't want to pay that much.
I've only been to
$15 for like fast
You
food.
get better. You could get so much better.
That like you can get like a burger at like a shitty restaurant that isn't actually shitty for $15, and they give
But
you
you
the
could sit
free
down.
drink.
You could sit down for 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only been to Subway once because the entire concept kind of intimidates me with having to like say exactly what you want and like talk to them the entire time.
I think
So I don't
that's
go.
what they do anymore. I think they
Oh,
changed it. It's not even your way. Or I think that's Burger King.
oh, can you just like
Um,
point at the menu and be nonverbal?
Yeah, they have like signature sandwiches or something that they want you to order, right? I don't know.
Oh,
I've only
It's been a while since I've been to Subway.
my only knowledge of Subway comes from watching Northern Line videos.
Not
well, yeah.
Subway, but Taco Bell has like loaded nachos you can get off the cravings menu for like $2 or $3. It's kind of awesome.
I have beef with the Taco Bell in Walpole, Massachusetts.
Yeah, the specific Taco Bell.
Yeah, they put cheese on my shit when I asked for no cheese.
You don't like cheese?
Ouch.
I'm dairy free.
Did you
Oh.
ask them to give you the right thing, or did you
I love
just?
cheese, bro.
I don't think I had the opportunity to ask.
How do you like your cheese, Charlotte?
What do you mean? Like,
Drippy,
how
right?
can you have your
You're
cheese?
supposed to
It's
say
cheese.
droopy.
You're supposed
Oh
to
yeah, I like my cheese drippy, bro.
say.
I like my
Did you
cheese
see
moldy,
the
bro.
Vatican spoke out about brain rot?
Oh really? What did they say?
That's crazy.
I think they're just probably talking about like screen time for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm Christian.
The Swedish Ministry of Health released some guidelines for screen time for children last year, I think. And basically, like, no screen time if you're under the age of 2, and after that, it's like an hour a day up until you're I don't know, 10 maybe.
Who's
Yeah.
giving
like
us 4-year-old an hour a day on TikTok? And to be honest, you should be killed if you do.
everybody.
I think a lot of people
probably.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Oh my god.
That reminds me, actually, I was with a friend once, and they're like one of their family members had a child, and the child would like cry if he didn't have like TikTok or YouTube Shorts for like more
That's
than a couple seconds.
crazy.
Well, nowadays
You just can't
parents just give their kids iPads because it's so easy.
And just scroll
Yeah,
all day.
exactly.
It's not right.
I have small cousins, and they love Cocomelon and stuff. Like, they'll scream if they don't get to watch it when they're upset. That might be an exaggeration, but yeah.
It's just kind of over.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do, honestly? Like,
I don't know.
I
It
think
might
it's over.
be.
No?
I think talking about it or coming up with solutions is just like
Have
it's
we
just
brought
over.
our own demise upon us? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I'm saying
I
it's
think
over.
so. We all need to live like in Captain Fantastic, I think.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that
but
is.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a movie with Viggo Mortensen.
Who?
Stop making fucking weird Scandinavian references.
The
Yeah.
guy who plays Aragorn in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the guy who broke his foot when he kicked the helmet.
Yeah, the guy who actually bought the horse for like the stunt double as well. I don't know if you know that. That's that's a small fact. Yeah,
That's
but that
sweet.
guy. Yeah.
I had to watch like a little bit of Game of Thrones because it was like on a TV in a waiting room recently.
Mhm.
And who's that guy from like Game of Thrones? Oh, what's his name? Sam.
Sean
What's his
Bean.
name? The Danish actor.
The which one?
His
The
name's like
ginger one?
Nikolaj Coster-Waldau or whatever.
Oh,
Custer?
who plays Jamie?
Yeah, he plays Jaime Lannister. That guy is like almost too white looking. He looks exactly like Prince Charming from like the Shrek movies.
He does. He really does. Yeah.
That's
How can
I
you be
crazy.
just
too
like
white? Like you're either white or anything supposed to be
and
mimic.
it's just like his face,
I don't know.
like
Like
he doesn't look real.
he
His
looks normal to
jawline,
me. He
like
looks a bit
everything.
like my uncle.
Yeah, he probably looks normal to like most Scandinavians, but it's like
Yeah.
like
I don't know. It's kind of just like a guy.
Yeah.
maybe. But he's like a guy looking guy. He's like
He looks
I
like a
mean, yeah.
man, and you're not used to men in your
yeah,
Yeah,
circles.
real.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't know what a real man looks like?
And if you work, very rarely see someone that doesn't soy. You know, most people are.
Don't dox me.
That's not a dox. Come
Oh,
on.
sorry.
I don't
You're
want to get
Should you
fired.
edit it?
If you work for
Yeah.
like a barista or anything, like you're gonna see a lot of people that have been exposed to a lot of like xenoestrogen. You know, most of
Or
them,
a
That's
lot of
true.
people
That's
gooning.
Mhm.
many receipt papers.
like from all that
Yeah.
milk, all that soy, you know, like the plastic, like it's your cooked.
I
Yeah.
hope you haven't been touching receipts with your bare skin, Morgan.
I only hand out receipts if people ask for them.
I hate when people do that. Just give me the
But
damn
I did
receipt.
have to work as like I worked at like in high school, like I worked a lot of like customer service jobs. So
Mhm.
I was touching a lot of receipts back then.
Yeah, I
And
don't think I've ever
at
touched
the
Oh
a receipt
time
no.
before.
at that time I knew they were like estrogenic or like BPA and I like tried not to touch them.
I don't think I've ever handed a receipt before. I went from like catering to administration. You know, I don't think I ever had
Yeah,
to
that's
like.
because you never worked like a real job. You're not a grind lord like me.
Yeah, you're.
I think my pay slips would say otherwise.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents are always like really forceful for like me to get like the worst bullshit jobs.
Mhm.
Like I worked at Dairy Queen when I was like 15 or whatever, when it was definitely like not legal for me to work at Dairy Queen. And my
Yeah.
brother and sister have never had like a job in their lives.
That's crazy. And they're
Yeah.
live?
And
How old are they?
That's crazy.
they're my brother is younger than me, my sister is older than me, but they've never had jobs. They're just going like further into like higher education, and my parents are paying for it. Yeah. It's over. Welcome to the Trauma Dump podcast.
Oh.
Let me tell you about how my parents love my siblings more than me. Let me tell you how awesome it is being the middle child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My sister's a middle child.
I'm the eldest child, so to be honest, it's much worse.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like some weird fucked up hybrid. Cause like I have two older sisters, but and I have a younger brother, but my older sisters are 8 and 10 years older.
Yeah.
Or wait. Yeah, 8 and 10 years. They're
Yeah.
half sisters, so it's like a
damn.
fucked up. Scientists haven't even figured
I
out
didn't know your family
the
was
word.
freaky like that.
Yeah, well, my mom is like 20 years younger than my dad.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
So
That's crazy.
Doesn't your
Why?
dad play RuneScape or
Um,
something?
no,
Okay.
they
Oh, that's
both
Paige's dad.
they both used to play World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
So
so
you're
I was
saying
I was
your dad just
indoctrinated
hang
from a
out with
young
minors?
age.
yeah.
That's crazy. Your dad could be like your mother's father.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's over. My dad is like a boomer and like had like a black and white TV until he went to college. Like he doesn't even know how to use. He's never played a computer game. He doesn't know how to play a computer, like use a computer.
Most people
So like,
don't.
yeah, I see people like on the timeline talking about their like dad playing RuneScape or like Doom or like whatever, like Quake or whatever, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
my dad's old.
My dad's a console gamer, so he doesn't play like fun games like that.
Did your dad play FIFA?
No, he loves The Last of Us. But
That's weird. Your dad is soy. Your dad is a redditor.
yeah,
that's right.
yeah, he was telling me a couple of years ago how he used to play The Last of Us multiplayer,
Oh
but
my gosh.
people were like getting upset with him because he wasn't that good and were like mean to him, and it made me really
Yeah,
sad
I'd be mean
when
to your dad too.
yeah, when he told me about how like people just kind of tell him that he sucks and like it's just a game, and I'm like, yeah, I think of that every time I'm like about to be mean to someone in a video game. Like it could just be my dad who's like trying to have a good time.
It could be.
Yeah.
But it could also
I have no empathy for other people on games. It's like you just like you suck.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
gotta
I
play it
also
by ear.
yeah, I feel like the Last of Us multiplayer probably isn't that competitive compared to like I don't know Counter-Strike or League of Legends or something. So
I don't know. Maybe
do you really have
because
to flame people?
it's like it's kind of niche that actually makes it more competitive.
Like as those like niche games
That's true.
age, the player base become like more schizo and like more hardcore about it.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
if you ever try to play Team Fortress Classic, it's like just like it's like middle-aged man, just like really
Oh.
angry middle-aged man, and like all that play it now.
Well,
That's
no, but
awesome.
why would I play Team Fortress Classic?
Sometimes I feel like I should pick like this one like obscure multiplayer game and get really into it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2. There you go.
I don't think that's that obscure.
I was thinking about like the SMT RPG, like SMT Imagine, but Titanfall 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
What about
You
also
want
never.
Battlefield
enthusiasm.
Heroes?
yeah. And also like being able to goad people into flaming you online is like one of life's most fleeting pleasures. It's like so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You like
Mhm.
taunting people?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I need like that Xbox Live like 2009 experience back.
It is
I
funny.
don't
I
know.
agree.
Yeah.
You can't find those in as many
Yeah, I guess
places
you can
anymore.
kind of like you could probably like kind of like replicate that on like Discord or something, but at the same time like it's not like it's not like everyone it's not there's not the fleetingness of that isn't there, and also like it isn't like a whole bunch of different people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It isn't like 15-year-olds and like 39-year-olds and like whoever in the same voice chat. It's just like a bunch of people who are just saying stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't even have fun in Counter-Strike voice chat anymore. They wrote.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They didn't do anything. It's just.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe they did do something.
You can't even
People are.
customize your guns anymore. What's going on? Counter-Strike has gone Counter-Strike has gone woke.
Honestly, I think the internet should be kept for 18 plus. I don't think you should be allowed to
Yeah, I agree.
communicate with
I don't
people until
know.
you.
Yeah.
I don't
Except
think
me, I was like a precocious and mature 15-year-old, but everyone else,
Look,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
look, we have to make the few suffer to save the rest. You know,
Mhm.
we can't
I
we can't
don't
make an
know.
exception for anyone. Like
Maybe you
fuck
should
them.
like
No,
yeah.
the fact that you could go on to social media and you will see opinions that like teenagers have formed. Like
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
that
It's not
sucks so
right.
much.
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
want to
maybe you should
know what you think if you're under the age of like 22. I don't want to know what you think about anything.
have to like show your ID or something to go online. But that's
Yeah,
also kind of
to like post at least on like Twitter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There probably should
Well,
just be
How they
like,
used to do it was just you would get bullied. You would just get like relentlessly bullied for like not
Mhm.
lurking more.
you can't do
Yeah,
that
but now
anymore.
if you tell a 14-year-old to kill themselves, you get cancelled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
what's up with that?
Unironically,
I,
a little bit.
I think there should be stuff for kids on the internet, like cool math games, but
Roblox.
Yeah.
well, maybe not Roblox. Isn't Roblox like evil?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
But like cool math games, like there's no harm done there. You know,
Yeah.
you're not
Cool
altered
math
because
was
of
kind
it.
of honestly cool math was kind of lame compared to like mini clip. Isn't
Yeah,
that what it was called? Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't use that one.
Yeah. That's a little
But
bit before your time.
that internet
No,
is
I
dead though.
knew it was not before my time. I knew
What,
of it. I just
what
didn't
age
use it.
is what age is I don't know.
Oh, I'm
How
22.
Johnny, oh, you're a child. Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Oh. Hmm.
I'm
yeah. I feel like
turning 23 this April.
yeah, I stand by what I said. But like, it's like the internet gets younger every year. It's crazy.
Yeah. In a way,
Yeah.
about being a child, I think about it a lot when people call themselves old. Like, imagine saying that to like an 80-year-old. Because if you're like 30 and you say I'm so old, if like a
Yeah.
They're
spry
old too.
80-year-old hold that or heard that, that's like, what would they think?
I
I don't
think
really
you
care
can
what
say
they think.
you
Yeah,
can say you're old as long as you're not around people older than you.
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
think it depends how much older. Like if you're 25 and you say I'm old around like a 26-year-old, like you can relate to that person. Like you're not that much of a difference.
Yeah.
If you say you're old to like a 40-year-old, then it's kind of like kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
If
like
you're 23,
that's great. Like old is so relative because a 40-year-old seems old, but like to an 80-year-old, the 40-year-old's a greenhorn.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was in Spain this month. Someone said I was young, and I said I was old instead because I know I'm dumb or some shit. And the response
yeah.
was just like telling me how much older they were, and it was kind of
Yeah. I remember
You got
being like
owned.
you know. So
I remember being like 22 and like whining to my therapist about transitioning late and being like, you're not old. You're not old. Blah 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 blah. You're not old.
look, age doesn't matter with that stuff. Not that I'm not gonna ramble on about that, but age is cope.
Well,
Yeah, I know. Then are you excited for Pokemon Day next month? It's in like exactly 4 weeks. We're gonna get the
Oh
announcement for like,
wow.
we're gonna get to see actual gameplay of the new game that's coming out this year.
That'd be
Uh,
pretty cool.
are they gonna put it on the Nintendo Switch too? Is it gonna be
I
a launch title?
imagine.
If they
Hmm.
honestly, if they do like Pokemon as a launch title for the Switch 2, it might be like like that'll clear. Like, but they
I
won't.
think it'll be
wonder if they
cross-plat. It'll be Switch and Switch 2.
yeah, like Breath of the Wild's
Mhm.
situation.
It'll
But
run a
then
lot better on the Switch 2 though.
they would have to have it be cross-platform multiplayer. They would have to have that worked
Yeah,
out.
I imagine it will. It's the same OS and everything. It's just maybe I don't know. They'll work it out some way.
Hmm. I hope it's good.
Yeah, it hasn't been good in a while.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends didn't even have
Legends
any
Arceus.
online.
I thought
So,
Legends Arceus was really good though. I really enjoyed that game.
well, I didn't particularly care for it just because I really don't care for like Sinnoh that much.
Oh yeah, because you're a child, you don't remember Sinnoh. Yeah, that was the
I
peak.
had I had Diamond. I
Yeah,
just
I
didn't
mean,
care for it that much.
Nah, the 3DS was peak.
no, the DS was
What?
peak. Like Gen 4
Sorry,
was
sorry, the
actually
DS was peak. Yeah, the DS was peak.
Yeah,
All
the
the
Gen 4 was mostly soul.
Gen 4
Diamond, Pearl,
has
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black 2, like
you have
Platinum.
you have
Who's the
nostalgia
best?
glasses. Gen 4 has a really weak dex. It's just
I don't
not
care.
No.
Platinum is fire. Platinum's fire.
well. It certainly isn't
It has
fire.
aura.
Because
It has
doesn't
aura.
have any
Yeah,
fire.
it has aura. Yeah,
It
true.
does not
It has
have aura.
It does. Even without the fire types, it has aura.
It does not. There's no way. Do you know what has aura? Gen 2 has aura.
Oh no, true. Crystal's probably my second favorite game. In the
The
series.
the 4-color palette sprites, those are
Yeah, those
aura.
are
Yeah.
getting like the shiny Celebi. If you have like the virtual console version on the 3DS, fire.
Yeah, that's elite
What?
right there.
Yeah. Oh no, it goes like 4, 2, 3, 5. That's like my top 4.
I
If-
I don't know. I think Gen 4 has a weak dex. It's got so many like sequel Pokemon that I just don't I don't think
Too many of them, but
they didn't land the mark on most of them. Like I would say overall, like most of them are downgrades. Like some of them are fantastic, like Gliscor, but then like Rhyperior,
no, don't start dissing. Don't start
Licky
slandering.
Licky,
Okay,
like
Licky.
Magnezone. I'm not crazy about, and I love Magneton and Magnemite.
I don't like any of them, to be honest. What about
You just kind of had to be there, and also Diamond and Pearl have like that very nice, like clean, futuristic, like late 2000s, like late noughties aesthetic.
That's true. The
best time.
aesthetic
That
is
was
top notch, but
that was yeah.
I don't know.
It
The
was just a better
battle
time. It was just a better
animations
time.
are nowhere near close to Black
Oh,
and
the game's
White.
laggy as shit.
Yeah.
Diamond Pearl, very slow. Platinum kind of fixed it, but Diamond Pearl cooked.
A lot of people forget. They think Platinum is so good, so Diamond and Pearl must be so good too. But they don't remember that Diamond and Pearl are kind of ass in some ways.
Yeah. In retrospect, Diamond Pearl aren't good, but
Well, like a lot of people, they didn't like stuff about the remakes because they literally just remade Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. I've been trying to finish them. I can't do it, to be honest. It's just not. I just don't care for them.
I never even touched them. I don't understand why. In X and Y, we got trainer customization, and I thought that was like the biggest innovation they've ever done. It was fantastic, and it was great in Sun and Moon, and then and Sword and Shield, but then it's awful in Scarlet and Violet, and I don't understand why it went downhill. It seems like just such a no-brainer.
I think Gen 7 was kind of the peak of 3D Pokemon so far.
Gen 7.
Alola. I like Alola. I like Alola a lot. It gets overhated for like the tutorial kind of feeling of it. But
I think it gets. I feel like nobody appreciates it the right amount. I feel like it's either overhated or overglazed. Like
I'm not glazing. I'm just saying it's good.
I'm not. I don't know. I love Ultra Beast. It's got a great deck.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
It looks better than Scarlet and Violet in my opinion.
It does look better than Scarlet and Violet, But I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. I don't know though. I would have to. I'd have to think about it
Yeah, for now.
because honestly, the most recent time I played it was like a randomized Nuzlocke, which honestly is a great way to play
Oh,
Pokemon.
I mean, I haven't played it since like release, to be honest. I just remember
Oh, okay. So your opinion is useless. It's based solely on nostalgia.
it's only been a few years.
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
Nothing has really captured like the soul of like the first like 4 to 5 Pokemon gens.
Gen
Wait.
1, Gen 1's the worst generation ever, ironically. Like, it's worse than Gen 9, worse than Gen
Well,
6.
no,
No.
No, it's
that's
good.
not-
It's good.
It's bad, it's bad.
It's the only one I've played, but it's good.
Well,
Gen
Gen
1
1's
is
crap.
good.
It's
Yeah.
unplayable. Actually, unplayable. Like, if you go back and try to play it, it's so bad. So bad.
I don't know.
You're
Gen
you're
2
just a
is
zoomer.
peak. Gen 3 is
You-
peak. Gen 4 is
You
peak.
can
Gen
go
5
back
is
and
peak.
play Gen 2 for certain. So I don't know if Gen 1 would be that bad. Because I don't
Is-
know
No,
if
it's
there was
bad, it's
a.
bad, it's bad.
Was
It's
it
just
Gen
not
2 when
fun.
a lot of the sprites are ugly that aren't in yellow, and like,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
was it Gen 2 when they introduced the berry planting system?
Honestly, by the
Yeah.
time like Pokemon
So,
like caught
yeah.
on, really caught on in the US, like Gen 2 is like well underway or like coming.
Yeah.
Gen
'cause
2
I,
is
kinda
so
cool.
cool.
I
You look
tried the
at
Gen 2 games on
Mantine
top of their
and you
fucking
name me
overclock.
you look at Mantine and you name me a more soul Pokemon. You can't. It's impossible.
I think Politoed is probably my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon.
Politoed is awesome too.
Yeah, it's just fire.
Yeah,
Well, it's water, but I mean,
it is
like,
water.
yeah,
I'm
Gen
lo-
2 just has a really good dex. Like Sudowoodo, I would never use
Oh.
Sudowoodo, but I love it as like an idea.
That's the thing about Pokemon is that uh, they can just have creatures that are just in the world, and like you can have
Yeah.
them on your team, and it doesn't matter that they're weak. There needs to be weak Pokemon to have like a more interesting like cast.
No, absolutely, I agree with you.
And that's why I love the Sudowoodos, Corsola, like oh my god. Gen 2
I
is
really
so
like Munchlax. I tried so hard to catch Munchlax in Diamond and Pearl when I was like a kid.
Yeah, Honey Tree.
It was too hard. You had to like slather trees with honey and like check.
Yeah,
Munchlax is one of those Pokemon that it's like it was in like the anime before Gen 4, so it's like weird.
Yeah, they would always do that.
They did that with some Pokemon like Meryl. I can't remember. I think Snubble.
I'm looking through the Pokedex and pointing out some of my favorites. Totodile, like
Totodile.
awesome
Oh my
design.
that's actually my least favorite thing about Gen 2. The starters are kind of mid. Totodile's
No.
okay.
Oh, Chikorita maybe.
Chikorita's ass, and Cyndaquil's kind of ass. Or
What?
Cyndaquil is cool, but
Cyndaquil is one
Typhlosion's
of
ass.
Typhlosion is only ass in the new games. I think as a sprite, he looks great.
No, I don't agree. Even Gen 4, I thought you looked ass.
I like Elekid. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
plug.
Heracross. I like Heracross.
yeah,
Heracross
it's just
is
it just has so
awesome.
much swag.
Furret? Are you kidding me? Ampharos?
Ampharos is one of my
Also
favorite.
Mudkip I like, but it's like it's such a shit posty Pokemon. I feel like
You know,
No,
you
Mudkip's
don't
my
hear
favorite.
about
it's
Mudkip
Heard you like
on
Aura
Mudkips?
just like
anymore.
mocks me.
Heard you like Mudkips?
Yeah,
We
that was
should,
awesome. I miss the old internet.
they should
Yeah.
bring that back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Gen 2 didn't really have a lot of like crazy Pokemon. You know how like
Yeah.
every playthrough has to have like a Mareep because there aren't that many Pokemon to go through like that many original Pokemon.
That's true.
Maybe.
There is
Oh,
it doesn't have like the best quantity, but it's jam packed with quality.
Yeah, no, yeah. Gen 2, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver are awesome.
Yeah. I will say some of the Pokemon could be a little stronger, and I wouldn't complain. But
I played through Emerald so many times. I don't know, like it's not even my favorite, but I just had played through it like a bajillion times.
It's kind of soul. It's definitely not my favorite, but it has a lot of like it's a lot to love about Emerald.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah,
It's just comfy.
it has some of the best legendaries of all
Yeah.
time, I will say.
Yeah, I really like Groudon's design.
Groudon has a perfect design. You
Yeah.
cannot change Groudon.
Oh, I was watching a YouTube video and it was about like secret Wii functions that people forgot about, and one of them was that you could save data to your Wii remote and take it to like another Wii and have that data
Yeah,
that was saved to your Wii remote. And one of them was like your Pokemon teams from Pokemon Battle Revolution.
that's awesome. I did
Yeah,
know
Pokemon Battle Revolution was so cool.
I didn't know about that specific function, but I think I did that with something. I don't remember.
Yeah. Also all the console Pokemon games like Gale of Darkness and whatever. I never got to play them, but they always look very cool from a distance.
They're
I
cool, but they're kind of
I've never
boring. I
played
think.
them.
Have you played them?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
What's the one that's actually like really hard?
Um, I don't think any of the Pokemon games are really hard, to be honest. But maybe XD Gale of Darkness. I'm thinking of. It's not really
maybe.
difficult. I like the DS spin-offs, like Ranger,
Mystery
Mystery
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Mystery
Yeah.
Dungeon is peak. And it's a true roguelike.
We're
Oh.
What do you think, Sam? How many hours
I-
do you have in Balatro?
In Balatro, I don't know. It doesn't count hours on your phone.
Damn.
Yeah, but I have an orange sticker on 3 decks and a golden one on one. So
What?
that's where I'm at.
Balatro isn't even a
Um,
roguelike.
I don't know what
Is
it
it not?
is.
It's a roguelite.
What's the difference?
Yeah, true.
Honestly,
Well,
what is the difference?
a roguelike, it plays like Rogue, the video game, and a roguelite, it's got elements.
And what does Rogue play like?
It plays like Rogue.
Yeah.
It's like, tile-based, turn-based,
Yeah, I think I'm
dungeon
familiar with it.
crawling.
There's an entire genre of games that I just see and I'm like, that looks like slop, and then I don't play it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not slop though. It's actually awesome.
It's definitely
Yeah.
slot.
I had fun playing the sequel to AI, The Somnium Files recently.
Oh
I saw
yeah.
it was on sale for like $8, and I bought it and I played like all the way through it.
What kind of
Did
game
you
is
like
that?
it?
It's an adventure game, so
Hmm.
it's like a visual novel, but it has like some explorable environments and like puzzles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'd have to play the first one though.
Yeah. I was just I was just curious because I don't know what it is.
It's an adventure game. It's a Japanese.
Yeah, I know that now, but I didn't know that before I asked. Yeah.
It's good. The recent one, like the original game, like made a little bit of waves because like it has like an LGBT character, and it said like one line about like protecting LGBT people, and like the latest one, like in the epilogue, one of the characters like goes off on like a weird tangent for like 2 or 3 paragraphs about protecting LGBT people. It's like, okay, like you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to like shoehorn it in that much. On, like,
No, I
last hour.
that. I'm happy.
Yeah. But it makes no sense like in the context. Like And also, it's at the very end of the game. It's during like the epilogue. It's like it's kind of like thank you, but it's like you're trying too hard.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like Kino like games that you can tell like probably didn't have that big like of like a developer team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's kind of on the nose because one of the characters is like a modern day like streamer.
Speaking of it, the didn't like there's supposed to be like a Celeste sequel that got cancelled.
Yeah, I heard that.
It looks like the
I've heard
company
that.
is not doing pretty well, not doing very well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I like
I-
Celeste. I don't know about you guys.
yeah. I feel like that's a little bit surprising considering how popular Celeste is.
I think there's
Or
like
maybe
some issues with the
Oh,
IP as well.
they're probably working on something else.
Probably.
yeah. I was, but yeah, I was, yeah.
I just remember like the musician for like the composer for the game getting like laughed at on Twitter when she like went up for an award or something.
No,
It's over.
Yeah, because like she's you know she's just you know
she's in our circles. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I was gonna say as well. Maybe it's not actually that popular, and
She's
it's
the
just like
average
big in
she's the
like
average
my.
listener to this podcast. So you know what I'm
You can
um,
say whatever you want. No one's gonna cancel you.
I
No
know.
one listens to this.
Just-
oh well,
no one.
Well, practically yes.
if no one's listening, then who gave me such low ratings last time?
Well,
It's the absence
Well,
of people that gave you
yeah.
low ratings.
oh, I see.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're gonna bump the numbers up this time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if not, then
I'll advertise this
swap
extra
account.
special around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think this is
Also,
really
it's
worth it?
also it's the first episode with our new key art that we did.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
People are gonna listen in just because of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself for coming out with the concept for that on the spot.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And also
You're gonna-
and also Brie, I'm proud of her for actually drawing it.
She did a
You're
great
gonna
job.
capture.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're gonna capture the Balatro crowd.
She's not playing Balatro.
She's playing.
I
Penis
know, but you're
Games.
gonna capture the crowd.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, stop playing Balatro. If you're playing Balatro while listening to this, stop.
Mhm.
Actually, Balatro is kind of a penis game.
What's that
Mm.
mean?
Sure.
What does that mean?
Well, it's kind of like you know how there's penis music. It's kind of
Oh
like that.
yeah, yeah, no.
What's
Yeah.
penis music?
You have to listen to it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's not as weird as it sounds. That
Okay.
penis music is like a meme from like 5 years ago as well.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I don't know what penis music is.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Balatro is a penis game.
It must be.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, so when I have on Switch, I pulled up my Switch and I was looking through my friends list and like what they're playing. This person has like something like 700 or 800 hours in Balatro, which is crazy.
It is crazy.
That is quite a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 What do you think the chance of complete economic collapse is in the next 4 years? By the end of the
This is a
decade, perhaps?
politics pod.
It's not really politics
Asking
thought,
for a
it's
friend.
topic. It's
Collapse
It's
is
so,
a
it's so
different
funny.
do
It's so
possibility.
funny because like Trump has been doing all this stuff, and like in our corner of the internet, I've seen like a lot, but like also not that much, like not a crazy amount. And then when
Hmm.
Trump did like his executive order about prisons, maybe a couple of people posted about that. But when he posted the thing about like Taiwan and semiconductors, everyone came out of the woodwork and was like, "What is he thinking?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good to be European, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna be unaffected by what
I
the
think
most powerful country on earth does.
Trump is kind of just doing what he wants.
Yeah.
If he like follows through with it, like I don't know.
Honestly, it's kind of based. Like, if you were the most powerful person on the planet, wouldn't you also just want to do whatever you wanted to?
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I had all the power in the world, I would just, I don't know, I'd probably just chill. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Why
I
would
hope I really hope he goes all in on like Canada and Greenland.
he won't? Nothing's gonna happen.
Denmark is like
Yeah.
really upset about it. They're talking about like stationing French troops there and like amping up security on the island,
Kind of
Yeah.
which is really
Nothing
funny.
ever happened.
Greenland has been like a de facto U.S. territory since World War II.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
like, just to be clear, I don't think the stuff that he does is based. I just like just the concept of like doing whatever you want.
I think we have like a Thule air base.
yeah.
I think they
Why did they
renamed it,
name
but
that?
it was originally called, it was formerly and perhaps better known as Thule Air Base.
Why would they name it that?
Because they're they're a bunch of larpers.
Yeah.
That's really funny. That's like that's like that's like something the Nazis would do.
What is Thule?
If you can catch the cinematic parallels there.
No.
I'm saying that the U.S. government is like the spiritual successor to the National Socialist regime.
That's
Oh, maybe.
true.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely a bit evil, US. Do you,
Yeah.
what do you think the legitimate like successor to the Roman Emperor is? Like, do you think it would be? I think it's the Ottomans, personally.
why?
I think it makes more sense that
Just because you conquer a city and like set up there and like
but he claimed they claimed the title, you know.
I know they claim that they're like they considered themselves the Roman Empire, but like
what makes them not?
also
Like
the
back
Ottoman
then,
Empire doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
but
we
like
just jump 1500 years? Like,
600 years past. The fucking medieval feudal podcast. So you guys-
Honestly, like the spiritual successor is probably the United States because America takes so many of its trappings from like the Roman Republic.
Yeah, but every country does that, you know.
Yeah, well, and America is
Every Western
also in a position that Rome found itself in.
Yeah, but that's kind of a meme though. Because there's no real
I'm
tie
talking
between
about spiritual successor, okay?
Yeah, but like
do you think
the
do you think in
Russians or the Spanish have a better claim, I think.
Yeah.
do you think in 4023 the current like future internet meme is going to be like, how often do men think about the USA?
Or maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
What's your
America's gonna be like
USA?
really lame to be into.
They're
in the
still gonna be
future.
fucking watching Star Wars and like in
Oh.
5000 AD, and
That's true. But that's because Star Wars. is
Yeah, they're
pretty
still gonna
new.
be watching like Star Wars and Marvel, and it's gonna suck just as bad.
Yeah, they're in phase 1500 in the MCU.
hmm
Star Wars is gonna last forever,
Yeah.
and that's good. That's a good thing.
Disney's gonna put out its roadmap for the next 3000 years.
Not like that.
Yeah.
How many
Like,
Palpatines are going to
you know
come
how, like,
back?
you know how like today everyone is like, oh, should I read Thucydides? Like, should I read the Aeneid? It's like, yo, bro, you gotta watch Star Wars.
True.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited to see Jeremy Allen White as Rada the Hutt in The Mandalorian and Grogu?
What?
Jeremy Allen White. He's playing Rada the
that?
Hutt, Jabba the Hutt's son. He's the guy from The Bear,
Oh.
and he's playing Jabba the Hutt's fat slug son.
Oh, like from the Clone
But
Wars
in
movie.
the Clone Wars, he was a baby, so he
Yeah.
wasn't played by Jeremy Allen White. But he's presumably all grown up now.
That's gonna be so based. Yeah,
I know.
I'm
I
so excited.
know.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet. It was a screenshot from Shameless, and it was captioned like, "Imagine sitting." The text was, "Imagine sitting in front of Cal Kestis and next to Rod of the Hutt," because those
Yeah.
are both the same actors, and it had me dying.
Yeah.
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 Everyone on Twitter was posting about fucking what's Watto? That's his name. Like Watto getting killed.
You know Watto's
Yeah.
name. Don't pretend like you don't.
Who the fuck is Watto?
It's
What?
the guy who
I
owned
think it's
Anakin.
perfectly
Flying
reasonable to
guy.
forget Watto's name.
I don't. I think that's unacceptable.
Maybe that's because you grew up with like the new woke Star Wars, but
What?
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't even
Watto's
remember
not
like
even in the
the
woke Star
original
Wars.
the original
Well, actually,
trilogy.
all Star Wars is woke.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What does woke mean to you?
Awesome.
That's wrong.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Real.
But like George Lucas put a bunch of woke political stuff in Star Wars, and it's based and awesome.
But then you put a bunch of cringe like CG in it, like
Well, but he was a visionary. He was ahead of the curve.
Yes. Yeah.
have
Yeah.
you seen
I
that? There's
actually
like a
agree.
lit meme that compares like the Star Wars prequels to classical literature. And it's like they're clearly the height of they're clearly like the height of the Star Wars trilogy.
The
Mhm.
prequels are good.
It's really good. I'd have to find it.
I would
think-
like to see that.
I think unironically the only like bad thing about putting a bunch of CGI in the original movies is like not having the original versions available, because like I don't know, trying to make something good is kind of cool, especially like
Yeah, I don't know. I would be okay with only the special editions if they removed the scene where they removed the Jabba the Hutt scene from A New Hope, because that scene is just terrible. Because the actor playing Jabba is like Han gets right next up to him and like literally walks on his tail, like, and it's like he's
Yeah.
gonna give him a hug. It's ridiculous.
I
Because
remember watching like the Redux version of Star Wars when I was like a kid and being like weirded out. Like what are like it was just confusing. Like you could clearly
Yeah.
tell that like the singing alien
Um,
was not from the original version of the movie.
I don't know. I think it depends. Like Empire Strikes Back, it was actually I would say the special edition is pretty good. I don't know. Some people like the original Empire, but it's just I prefer not Emperor. I prefer the one that actually looks like how he looks in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I thought the Return of the Jedi CG dance sequence, I thought that was Kino, so I didn't realize it
Of
was
course.
something added.
You didn't realize it was woke.
Yeah, it was woke nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars is okay. Are they still doing like prequel memes like on Reddit, like the subreddit like
yeah.
r/prequel memes? That's
I
kind
bet
of pathetic, isn't it?
I bet like
Um,
it's
their
still
personality.
like old times there. It's like nothing has changed.
I haven't been on Reddit in so long.
Do they also do? Sorry.
It's the same thing with like JoJo fans on Reddit. Like it's still
Bruh.
past there. Time hasn't moved.
Bruh. She's so gay. Like, it's just like screenshots from like Twitter and Facebook.
And shitty memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how like all those Redditors will post like images and they're like, oh, here's my care package my wife got me for getting a vasectomy. Good.
Yeah.
Most Redditors should be castrated. They should get vasectomies. They should be physically castrated. Yeah.
What's the obsession with castration with you guys? You and Sam especially. It's crazy.
It's like a Redditor. It's like a Redditor trend. You get a vasectomy, and then you post like, my wife got me a PS5 and a bunch of Doritos.
Actually, yeah.
In exchange for my fertility.
It's only a
It's
little
funny.
bit painful, guys.
It's funny you
Is
should
it
say that.
painful at all? I
It's
thought
supposed to be pretty painful recovery.
vasectomies were like easily reversible
posted
and
that
like
twice.
relatively painless.
Let's reverse themselves, don't they?
I think you. I mean, I don't know. I think. Yeah. I mean, yes.
Plus,
There's like that.
pain-
There's like that bit from
It's
The Office
psychologically
where
painful.
Michael, the guy like Michael Scott, Steve Carell's character from The Office, gets like a vasectomy on and then off like a couple of times.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like a vasectomy is like optimal if you like freeze your sperm and it's reversible. Like you've got that double layered protection.
True.
Yes, but you're coming at this from like a reasonable, like level-headed perspective. I just want to make fun of Redditors
That's
and
true.
call them like Soylent.
But those Redditors are hitting it raw, so
They're
not hitting it at all.
Wait, have you seen that image of like that girlfriend and like her Redditor
Yeah.
husband?
uh
That's like really like hateful.
wait,
It's
no,
like
I
his
haven't seen that
existence is
one.
okay with him somehow.
Oh yeah. Wait, what did you just say, Sam?
I just said yeah. I think.
Oh wait, no. Did somebody say they're not hitting it at all?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mixed. Why would they be getting vasectomies if they weren't having
Because
sex?
they're no, but it's just because they love they support women.
No,
That's it, really.
the point of a vasectomy is so they can have sex. That's the point of it.
They don't do it. I'm not telling you why they don't do it. I'm just telling you they don't.
Have you seen the Redditors like missing large parts of their brain?
Yeah.
What's going
That
on?
could be any one of us, though, is the thing. Because like that guy whose
not me.
brain was like 90% like fluid, and
Yeah.
it was all and like his brain was pressed up against his skull, but like he didn't know. It was just chill.
Yeah.
I'm sure my brain's fine.
I saw someone about this image say that it was made by like a femcel who really hates her sister who got married to some guy or something like that.
Yeah, people say that, but I
What's a
feel like half
femcel?
the time when people trying to make a read like that, they miss.
It was something about the fails to realize she has already become her mother line.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's something I don't know, a hateful sister would say.
Yeah, but it's also something an incel would say. Like it could be either one.
I like that
Yeah,
child replacement cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the what's on the guy's shirt.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like saying that someone is lacking all personality and will, and then questioning why it's okay with them. Like, if you don't have any will, then why would you be questioning why it's okay.
I think it's just a shit fest. I don't think you have to think too hard about it. I think this person is
Oh,
just
okay.
really upset about their sister and her boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Morgan.
Mhm.
Mhm.
My life is like a video game. Yeah, and everything on Reddit is just like, I love Ukraine. Ah, Ukraine. We have to protect Ukraine.
How do you there? I think there's a subreddit for like war footage where they like show people getting bombed by drones and stuff. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
I see it on Instagram all the time.
Like
you get, car
Ukrainians are
crashes.
like weird, like NATO people, like Drew Pavlo or whatever, like post videos of like Russian soldiers getting killed by FPV drones, and like
Yeah.
are laughing in like a really sociopathic way about it.
Right.
This guy who got conscripted just got killed in a horrifically brutal and terrifying way. I'm gonna post
Yeah.
this to social media and gloat about it. Haha.
Yeah. Exactly. It feels really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine putting like Led Zeppelin over it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
Ugh.
that's our tax dollars as Americans are going to work.
yeah. Yeah.
hmm
True.
How does it feel to have
I
your
mean,
tax dollars wasted?
It really does not feel good that my tax dollars are going to like Azov battalion in Ukraine and like the IDF. It really does not feel good at
Mhm.
all.
hmm,
Well,
Mhm.
what else are they gonna be spent on, really?
not healthcare.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Healthcare is
Not
woke, actually. That's why
Yeah.
we're not allowed to give subsidized healthcare because that's woke.
Yeah.
I know, like,
Well, it's like the entire industry. It's not just these insurance companies. It's also like these hospitals that just overcharge like ridiculous fees because they can and they know they'll get
Yeah.
compensated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I
Like
I
the
don't
entire thing needs to get torn down.
I don't quite understand it though, because I always hear about like, oh, healthcare in the US is like so expensive. You go into lifelong debt. You can't take an ambulance. But at the same time, all the Americans I know, they like do go to the hospital and like they don't seem to be incredibly indebted.
Well, they have insurance.
I think you're gonna go into debt if you get like a surprise, like say if you get like cancer or something like that, then you're fucked. I think.
Yeah, if you have to like like if you have like a month-long hospital stay,
Mhm.
like if like most of stuff is covered by insurance, but as soon as you start like getting into like the extraordinary care and like especially like end of life or not necessarily end of life but like serious care like cancer, if you have like a debilitating illness and you have to stay in the hospital for a long time, like
Yeah.
it can wipe out like your family savings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm
I see.
So it's like, yes, Americans can go to they can go to the hospital and get checkups, and it's reasonably
Yeah.
affordable. But mhm.
Mhm.
Like if your dad was to get like sepsis and to stay in the hospital for like a month to recuperate, it might be difficult to get the insurance company to pay for it, and then you have
Yeah.
like an outstanding bill of like $100,000.
Yeah.
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 Hooked.
So that feels like it's just like evil insurance companies then, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike in Europe.
Basically, it's over.
Yeah, it does seem a
It's
little bit
over.
over for Americans.
Mhm. What do you think of Luigi Mangione?
Oh,
Everyone on Red Note is like sucking his dick, and it's like they're sucking his dick like too hard, and it's kind of cringe.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Even leftists are saying that though now. Like they're like, "Oh, you guys are just like sexualizing him, and like you've kind of ruined the chance." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
make
My hot take is that My hot take is that Brian Thompson guy did deserve to die, but he should have been tried in a court of justice for his treasonous exploitation of the people.
Yeah,
we don't have
yeah.
a court of justice.
Yeah. It
So
would be like that. It'd be like that kangaroo court that the Riddler sets up in The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, you just get like killed or like exiled.
yeah.
I don't condone violence, by the way. I'm talking about a lawful procedure.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I
This is
like
also
I don't know.
This is also like a satirical show, so you
Mm.
can't hold me accountable for anything. I
It's
say.
just satire, bro.
Well, also, I'm also playing a character, so
Well, so your character is doing satire, or is your character satire?
it's both.
Okay.
Are you like Boogie?
It's like a what's his face? It's like Stephen Colbert, like what he
Oh,
used to do.
yeah.
Mhm,
I see.
yeah. Well, like the character he used to play before he always started crying on like TV.
People like Stephen Colbert.
Oh, he used to have like Jon Stewart level like clout or whatever, but then
And
he kind of like he kind of went a little bit to like neoliberal.
do people like Jon Stewart?
Yeah, Jon Stewart's cool.
Is he the one who's like on YouTube, defending trans people and stuff?
No, I think that's
Who?
John Oliver, who was in Community.
John Oliver is like I don't know. I think John
You see
Oliver.
No,
what
it is
Dr.
Jon Stewart.
You see what Powers said? Dr. Powers,
What
where
did
he was
Power
like,
say?
he was like saying that LGBT people whatever have to like change their behavior so they don't get erased or whatever.
Wow, that's
Mm.
awesome. Who could have predicted that he was kind of creepy?
Yeah, exactly.
What helpful insight from him.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
thank you. Maybe he should just prescribe HRT and that
Then
should
just
be
shut
it.
up. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like the world's tallest cat? He should stick to that.
Yeah. Didn't he like gene manipulate his cat to be tall?
Is it legal to gene
I
manipulate?
think he like manipulated, not gene wise, but I think he did like manipulate it hormonally.
Do we have
Yeah.
laws on gene manipulation?
This is why you can't have Reddit doctors.
Yeah. If your
No,
doctor has a subreddit, then
Yeah.
I also feel like I know at least before he had like some competition on his subreddit where like, oh, post the best meme this month and I'll let you skip the queue for my clinic.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
crazy.
really immoral. Like that, you should not be allowed to do that.
I don't know. The jury's out on that.
That's normal for me as like
Yeah.
par for the course for American healthcare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If anything, it's actually very kind and sweet.
Do you have like a stand-up scene in every like ER room and whoever like has the
Yeah,
best
but
5 minutes
instead
it's
That'd be
going
awesome.
first?
Like a stand up. You have to do stand up comedy to see who like gets healthcare. That's gonna be the new Squid Game. The American like
Someone call
version
Mr.
of Squid
Beast
Game is
right
just
now.
kill Tony. It's just kill Tony, but you have to do like the best bit, or also like you'll die of cancer.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Do you know what Kill Tony is, Sam?
Not a single idea. Kill
Oh, it's a
Tony.
show in
I'm googling it
Austin,
right
and
now.
basically you have to get up on stage and do racist jokes.
Oh, yeah, you were on there, weren't you?
No, that wasn't the character I played. That was me actually. So 2 different people. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to like say racist jokes, and then the guy Kill Tony who sounds gay, but he's not gay apparently. Like he knights you, and then you become like a stand-up comedian.
Oh, just like that?
if you do good enough on a show.
I thought
Like people
all you,
come like from all over the country and like sleep in their cars and like parking lots in Austin, Texas to get on a show to just like do bits or whatever and like hope
That's so
they can get
sad.
like in the podcast circle. Yeah.
I thought like you just kind of went to stand-up clubs and like when they have open mic nights, and if you're funny, like you get gigs, and if not, then like maybe you're
Well,
not
yeah,
cut out
but
for
you have to.
stand-up comedy. Then.
This allows you to fast track it.
Oh, all right. Like it's
Yeah.
like posting the memes on the subreddit. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That makes so much
I've been
sense.
thinking lately. I have like nothing going on.
Mhm.
Like I really
Yeah.
don't have like much going on for me in life, and I was thinking, I have a podcast. Maybe I should pivot into doing stand-up comedy.
Give it a try. Why
Yeah,
not?
might as well.
There's this stand-up comedian who like posts like he just posts clips of him intentionally bombing, and they're like the funniest thing ever.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could do that. But also, it's like it's really funny when you watch him online. But like he'll say a joke, and then no one in the audience will laugh except for like one random woman. Yeah, that's what I need to do.
What do you call it in English when a joke's really funny? Like a stand-up joke's really funny? Because bombing is obviously a
It's a
term.
real knee slapper. I think that's what he said.
Oh, because in Swedish we have like terms for both, and bombing is the same. But
When a joke isn't funny, you say, "Yeah, you bomb." Yeah.
yeah, exactly, and it's the same in Swedish. But we also have a term for when a joke is really funny and like everyone laughs,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the stand-up comedians do, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
So do we. It's
In
called a good
America, if something
one.
is really funny, you call it a knee slapper, and you start instead of laughing, you just start saying yuck, 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 and you like
Yeah,
That's true.
pull up your knee and you like slap it.
I feel like that's not
Hey,
entirely
Yeah.
true.
You shake your head.
Yeah.
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 You like swing back and forth and like you're rocking to your.
Yeah, that too.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
And then you do
if it truly is.
a little tune on your banjo
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
how I
we
see
all
most
carry.
Americans, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired of
Do you-
seeing like Shane Gillis clips because they're all like the same clips that have been circulating for like the past 5 years.
Who's Shane Gillis?
Oh, he's like the most popular comedian like around. He got fired from Saturday Night Live for doing like an Asian accent.
Oh.
I've never heard of this guy in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Mhm.
I get a lot of clips of what's his name, Jeff Curry. Do you know who
Yeah,
that is?
that's old you post an image and I could tell you.
Yeah, I think he just does like stand up because all the clips I see are just like stand up.
That's all I get on YouTube is just Joe Rogan clips and like stand up. Like that entire milieu, like Joe Rogan, stand up, fucking who else? Andrew, it used to be Andrew Tate. Just like
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn. At least Theo Vaughn has like a good bit, which is pretending to be retarded. I have no idea.
Can't
Who
say that
is.
word. You can't say Theo Von is pretty funny though. Not intentionally. Like his intentional jokes are shit, but when he's just like when he's just like talking, he says shit that's kind of funny. Who's that Asian guy that he's friends with that like made a joke about like
Bobby Lee.
yeah, he like made jokes about going to like Tijuana and like hanging out with like underage prostitutes or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think that actually happened. He just decided to joke about it.
Oh really? That's kind of curious
Yeah.
if it happened.
I think he did actually have sex with an underage prostitute.
Great. I hope not for her sake, but I guess you wouldn't be that shocked, would you?
I wouldn't be that shocked. His deal is like being like really abrasive, like intentionally.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Comedy has gone like so like it's either like you do anti-woke comedy or there's like not really much going on. Like
Yeah,
someone
it's
was
gone
talking about
downhill.
someone was talking about like how in the mid 2000s or whatever, like in the 90s, like the 80s, the mid 2000s, you used to have like comedies would come out, like movies would be a comedy, and you'd be like, "Yo, bro, you have to go out to go see this movie. It's so funny." And like nowadays, like there are none. Like there are no funny movies.
We
Oh,
forgot how.
yeah, it went downhill after Louis C.K. got cancelled. The
Uh-huh.
parallels between Louis C.K. and the gooner side as well are that's crazy.
Did Louis C.K. kill himself?
No, but he did jerk off in front of people and got cancelled for it.
I forget
Well,
what
jerking off
the
in
whole
front of
thing was.
somebody is
Didn't he
worse.
like ask someone if he could like jerk off in front of her, and she said no, and like he did it anyway?
I think so. It was like sexual assault, or
Yeah.
well, yeah. It wasn't just like, oh, I like jerking off in front of people.
It was kind of
Like,
funny how like I forget.
inside.
Jerking
It's
off
kind
in
of funny
front of
how like
somebody is
pathetic it
way
was.
worse than just showing your penis. Like it's a whole different level.
Mm-hmm.
I zoned out for a second. All I heard was a jerk off for the people.
yeah, I was saying the parallels between Louis C.K. and the gooner side.
Oh, sorry.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, I don't know. It's like you said earlier. People are more racist now because people don't get cancelled in the same way. But like the entire wave of like Louis C.K. and Kevin Spacey and I don't even know who else. Like,
Kevin Spacey. What happened to him?
Kevin Spacey is kind of a creep. He probably deserves what.
Didn't he
he
get
gets.
yeah.
arrested?
I don't disagree. I think he was like hitting on underage guys or something like that. And as a
Oh,
defense, he
yeah.
just came out as
I
gay.
thought he got found innocent.
Well,
Mm,
so did Hashinshin, but
Who?
uh, a league player who
Oh, a league player. Like, come on. Stop
isn't it
looking
Yeah,
at
but he
crazy
was under.
Isn't it crazy how many people in Hollywood like signed a petition to support Roman Polanski?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Who?
That's
He's not just
awesome.
a league
That's
player.
awesome. You just get to live in France when you're like you either go to France or Israel when you're a pedophile.
Oh yeah.
He was
I wouldn't
under
say it's
FBI
awesome.
investigation.
The amount of like American pedos that go to Israel.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's so funny how like you get clowned on for being like a pedophile, and the first thing you do is like go to Israel and like decry like Hamas. Like Kevin Spacey did that. Fucking Jerry Seinfeld did that.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm tired of pretending Hamas aren't based.
Fucking yeah.
Amen.
Based on what?
Based on the
Israel's
illegal
oppression.
annexation, of
Yeah.
Palestine.
Yeah. Isn't Israel saying like the ceasefire isn't valid anymore?
They keep saying shit like that. They keep
Yeah. And also they just used it as a stepping stone to like focus on the West
and
Bank.
they want to clear out Gaza.
Yeah,
now,
and now they want to relocate everyone.
just so the Trump family can build apartments.
Mm-hmm. Which,
Yeah.
like, to be fair, there's nothing left in Gaza. They destroyed the entire place. The solution isn't to like, send them to other Middle Eastern countries. The answer is to dissolve Israel as like a state.
Yeah.
Or like or you have to do like you have to do what they did to Nazi Germany after World War II. You have to do the de-Zionification, and you actually have to give civil rights to
Palestinians.
Palestinians.
Ironically though, like you're saying that as a joke, but real.
No, I'm serious. I know that's what needs to happen, but it's never gonna happen.
No,
They
no,
could kill every IDF soldier.
Yeah. That's so crazy. Like the IDF started having riots because they weren't allowed to rape Palestinian like boys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
They're actually just evil.
Oh, like halfway through the war, the recent war in Gaza.
Yeah.
Like the defense ministry was like, okay, we're gonna prosecute. I don't know.
Yeah, it's called rapist.
They were like, we're gonna prosecute this guy, this IDF guy who raped like a Palestinian, and then like all these IDF guys and like Israeli citizens came out of the woodwork, and they're like, no, you can't do that. Like, let us do it. Like, you don't understand. Let us do what we want. I think the government backed down.
I think, yeah,
crazy.
imagine they do.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's awesome. Israel just gets to do whatever they want.
It's your fault. Like, not you personally, but like the US.
Yeah, I know.
You should, yeah. All Penis Games listeners should get out there and vote in 4 years. Don't forget to vote. Right?
Well, what if the person you're voting for is literally like the party you're voting for is like sending arms to Israel?
Well, maybe you should vote for someone else then.
There is no alternative but like voting for Zionists.
I'm
American.
sure there's someone. And
No,
surely-
seriously, like there's like if you're not in APAC, like you can't get a seat in the Senate or like House.
Mm-hmm. Is even Bernie like speaking out against what's going on?
I don't think so.
Yeah, a little bit, but he's been kind of like treading on a wire. He's kind of like, oh, we do need to defend Israel's right to defend itself.
Yeah, that's
He's
good.
washed.
That's really good.
Yeah,
impression.
yeah.
He's so washed.
Yeah,
He's also 200 years old at this point.
Yeah, he's like
I think
80.
he's gonna run again.
He'll get like one more run, maybe.
What a joke.
He is gonna run again.
Americans just don't retire, so
Yeah, true. How old is he?
82,
Bernie Sanders.
83.
He's 83. That's crazy.
In like 8 years, he'd be 91. You know, and
He's gonna run. He's gonna run against Trump.
That'd be
That's
cool.
true.
Huh?
Trump's third term.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if there
I'm
even
down.
is an election.
I'm down for that, to be honest.
What do you mean
Trump's-
you're down for that?
Perpetual dictator.
You like Trump dies and they just like put him into his head into a jar and like run that as president.
Trump's
What happened
third
to
trimester for the
Obama?
perfect USA.
Anyway, speaking
Yeah.
about dead heads in a jar, I think we should wrap up.
What is that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but let's do it. Dead heads.
Well, you have to wrap. I don't. It doesn't.
Oh, like a mummy,
necessarily-
like mummification. We're gonna wrap this up. Yeah.
Or like the
Mhm.
head in Doctor Who.
Or like the head in Doctor Who.
I don't know anything about
But
Doctor Who.
that's
but
not wrapped, actually. It's in like water or something.
I've stopped trying to like segue. I just say stuff.
You can just
now.
say,
You can
right,
just
guys.
segue
Whoever's
to
listening, fuck
anything.
you. We're finished.
Okay. Do you have anything to plug, Charlotte?
Let me think. No, I don't have anything to plug. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's okay.
follow,
I'm you.
Follow Morgan on Twitter if Morgan still has an account.
Okay. What about you, Sam? Do you have anything to plug?
No, I don't have a lot of public stuff going on.
You gotta watch Ryan's stream there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all.
twitch.tv/Trentabar. That's TRENTEBAR.
Yeah, you gotta shout out your friends. You gotta shout out the people that got
It's,
my- that's
to
my
be clear,
friend.
this isn't your stream, but it's your friend's stream.
Yeah, it's my friend's stream. He streams Mondays and Thursdays.
there we
It's
go.
pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I'll put his Twitch in the episode description as like a bit. But okay.
yeah. Thank you. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.